I just wasn't happy. I was not a happy person. I have a beautiful family. I have two great kids, a wife that should really be up for sainthood because of it, of how I was, um, and I didn't really know why I was the way I was. The one thing about anger and depression that I've found is that the slightest thing that does happen will set you off, but your mind continues to play with it. And 4, 5, 6 hours later, you're angrier than when it actually happened because your mind just does not stop thinking about it. The slightest thing of somebody cutting you off in the street, I would think 3 hours later of what I should have done to that person because of it. When you have depression, you're bringing people down around you. And the more that you can kind of suck people into your little world, the more comfortable you are. I coached baseball for many, many years. Instead of something that should be worthwhile and you're volunteering and you're doing great things for kids, I wasn't enjoying it. Just simply because I would obsess and the slightest things would irritate me to the point that it wasn't fun to be around. There was a specific time when I coached baseball. My son was 14 years old, and he had given up a home run. I went to walk out to replace him as the pitcher on the team, and he looked at me and he goes, "I'm done. Take me out." And I looked at him with such, when I look back now, with such anger of how dare you talk to me like that, that I, quite honestly, I embarrassed myself more than anything. I'm supposed to be the adult. At the time, I didn't think I was making myself look very foolish. But when I look back on it now, that's definitely something that I wish I was able to take back. When the doctor said, "Bob, I think you have depression and anxiety disorder," it was a relief, because now I was able to actually put a name to something that has been bothering me for years and years and years. My big thing right now is looking at the big picture. It's not the end of the world. At the time when those things would happen, it felt like it was just the worst possible thing that could happen. And now I look back at those types of things, or if something happens at work, it's not something you need to get immediately upset with. It's okay, let's assess the situation. Nobody died. We're in good shape here. Let's fix it, and let's try to make sure it doesn't happen again. I really had to learn to, instead of stepping forward in anger, stepping back to assess the situation. And that's one of the things that I use as a coping skill. It's made me a better person. It's definitely made me a better manager as well, because my employees trust me.